you like a prince.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So for today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this pink and purple cut crease eye look with a rose gold glitter liner. So to begin this eye look I have used my Lasting Perfection concealer in the number 1 Fair as a base for this eye look. I've applied this all over the lid, buffed it in using a fluffy brush, and then I've set that and sealed the colour in using the Lily shade from the Master Series palette from Blank Canvas. But any cream or light coloured eyeshadow will do, even a white will do, as this is just the base for your eyeshadows to sit on. The colours I've used for this eye look is the Kaylee Pro palette from Inglot. And I'm going in with this light peach shade first. I'm using a fluffy brush from Sigma. This is the E25 blending brush. And I'm just bringing that into the crease area. Using window wiper motion, so back and forth. I'm doing a couple of little circular motions just to really focus it into the crease. And then by patting up and down, that will just gently bring the shadow up towards the brow. So you want the majority of the colour in your crease, and you want to gently blend it up towards the brow bone. Don't worry about any eyeshadow on the lid because we're going to be cleaning that out later. Next I'm going to use the pink shade from the Kaylee palette. This brush is clean, it's just stained pink. And I'm going to focus that into the crease. I'm not bringing this colour as high as I've brought the peach. Just using that Sigma brush just to fluff those two colours. Next I'm going to use a little angle brush from Fuchsia and that middle purple shade from the Kaylee palette. I'm just going to take a small amount on that brush. I'm just going to map out where I want this cut crease to be. So following the line from my own lid crease, and if you use your baby finger and rest it on your cheek while you're drawing that line, it'll stop your hand from shaking. And going in with that small little pencil brush again, with a small amount of that purple shade, I'm just going to soften that line slightly, and not bringing this as high as I brought the pink. Now using the same angle brush and the darker purple shade from the Kaylee palette, I'm going to deepen that line. And I'm using the same pencil brush and I'm going into that pink shade from the Kaylee palette, and I'm just pressing this into the lid about halfway across and gently blending it out. So I want the intense part of my colour at the corner of my eye and gently blending it out. Don't worry about the shadow in here because we're going to be cleaning that up with our concealer. I'm going into that middle purple shade, and the same thing, just not bringing that out as far as the pink, focusing on the outer corner and using patting motions to prevent fall down onto the cheeks. If you get a little bit of fall down, don't worry because we're going to brush that away gently. Now I'm going into the deepest colour, the deepest purple colour from the Kaylee palette, and I'm just focusing that on the outer corner. Just using your powder brush to take all that dust away. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this collection concealer on the back of my hand. And just using a little lip brush. I'm going to carve out that cut crease. This is the difficult part, so take your time with this. Don't try and attempt this eye look if you only have 5 minutes to rush out the door. It does take time. Always start down a little bit lower than you think you're going to need, because it gives you room to push back up towards the crease. And then just using a clean, flatter, fluffy brush, I'm just going to pat that down. And using that lily shade, I'm just going to set that. Don't worry if your line is not perfect here, because we're going to go back in and we're going to sharpen it using the angle brush. Using that same brush, I'm going into the pink and just blending those back together again. I'm going back into that angle brush now. And just sharpen it up that crease again. So next you're going to apply your eyeliner. I am applying the Liquid Ink by Essence. This is my favourite eyeliner for myself. If that happens, don't worry, just let it dry and then you can rub it off with a cotton bud. Okay, now I'm going to do the glitter liner part. So what I'm using is just a cheap little clear glue that actually came with a regular packet of eyelashes that you just get maybe in pennies or somewhere. Applying a little bit of that to the back of my hand, and then using a liner brush just rolling that into the glue, and you're just going to mark it where you want to apply your liner. dipping into whatever glitter you want. Make sure to use something that's safe for your eyes, because some glitters have crushed up glass in them and can actually cause a lot of damage. So use something that's safe for your eyes. You're just pressing that onto where you applied the glue. And again, anywhere you get glitter, oh god, just brush it away. So I'm going to now do the underneath portion of my eyes. I'm going to start with a black liner. Run that through the top lash line and also through the bottom lash line. Using your pencil brush. Just with whatever's left on the brush, you're just going to gently blend that liner out. So I'm going to go into my pink shade now and just bring that through to soften the edges. And then using my original Sigma brush, softening the edge of that again. And for my inner corner, I'm using the 111 pink pigment from Ingot, which looks like this. And I'm using just a lip brush. And if you spray it with your fixing spray, literally on the top, wipe off any excess in the back of your hand, dip it into your pigment, wipe away any of the excess on the inside of the lid that the pigment pot comes with, into the inner corner, just press it down. And just blend the edges as best you can. Next I'm just going to apply a little bit of black eyeshadow on top of that liner, just to get rid of any glitter particles. Again, if you get any eyeshadow or mascara on your eyelid the way I did just there, just let it dry and go in with a dry cotton bud and it will just wipe it off. So I'm just going to apply some demi-wispy strip lashes. And not only do I apply some strip lashes, I also like to apply some of these penny lashes on top. Now, so I just wait for that lash glue to dry, and when that's dry I go in with my liquid ink and just cover over the band, and that's it, done. So that concludes it for today's tutorial. I really hope that this helped you and that you picked up some tips and tricks along the way. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below with anything you would like to see in the future, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my new videos.